Alright, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. I've been doing a series of video presentations for the Rankin Technical College AWD, or Application and Web Development 1111 .NET Framework with Web Databases class. Our textbook is ASP.NET MVC with Entity Framework and CSS by Naylor. I am close to the end of Chapter 8, and unfortunately, at the end of last Friday, I finished, I was trying to finish this chapter, and I ran into a problem right here on page 324, where it said right here, right-click on this new method and choose Add View. Create a new empty view named Summary with the model class Basket Summary View Model. All right, so when I tried to do that, let's see how it works today. I've got so many things open here. I'm just going to close everything. All right, again, I'm on the bottom of page 324, and in the controllers, my basket controller, I added this new partial view down at the bottom here. And I was told to right mouse click on here, add view. This was to be called summary, which it is by default anyway. All right, I want it empty, but I need the model class in here, so I think this has to be just pure empty there, and the model class should be Basket Summary View Model right there. All right, I don't think well, what I'm going to do is if this doesn't work again, I'm going to try to change the data context. When I did this, I got an error. There we go. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to change this to the application context, run it. Again, I get the same error. I believe it should be the store context. Now it doesn't say to create that. It says add a new view. Create a new empty view named Summary with the model class Basket Summary View Model. It doesn't say that this is supposed to be a partial view. Cancel this. So I know a views basket, so it'd be in here, and I want to create a summary.cshtml in there. I don't think it'll let me just come in and see, it says to right click on the new method. That would be here. This is all exactly correct. It's exactly the same. It's taken right from there. But again, when I try to do this, There was an error running the selected code generator, unable to retrieve the metadata. One or more things were detected. Has no key defined. To find the key, so it's looking as though something in here is missing. Now, they had told us to set this up earlier on the page. I don't have. No, I do have. There's the data annotations. There's my namespace, public class, basket, summary view model, public int, number of items, get set. I've got my data type, so I've got my annotation in there. That looks exactly the way it is in the book, and that's probably at least because I just copied it. Next, add a summary view to controllers, the basket controller, so there was that. Again, this should have been taken directly from the book. Well, again, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. So what I do want to check here, and again, call this cheating. I don't know. But let's grab the actual code. That's chapter 7. I hate this because I'm starting to have to really lean on the code the author gave us, and that's not the idea behind this. Let's see. But I'm trying to see in here what I may not have done that the author has done, or what I may have done that the author has not done. So here's the chapter 8 source. Let's copy that over. Attempt to copy it here. Again, sorry about this. I don't want to be doing this. All right. There's the chapter 8 source. First, let's look in the controllers, and let's look in that basket controller. What, 58 lines? Just about exactly the same as what I've got. So I'm going to take this, shrink it down, and look at it. Yeah, I don't need these things in here, so I could literally get rid of all these. That's probably why mine's, oops, that's why mine is a different size than the one that's in the book. There we go. Now mine is 59 lines long, so. That looks the same. That looks the same. Looks the same as far as I can tell. I mean, what I can do, I don't want to do this, but what I can do is I can come in to here into the working copy of the authors. All right, so I can, whoops, I can come in there. And go into their, let's see, go into their views, and under the basket controller, see, there's that summary right there. So I could take this, copy it to the clipboard, copy, and come back to my code here. This isn't the right way to do things. All right, but I could come over here to my views under the basket, right mouse click, add existing item, give it that path, and add the summary and try doing it that way. Now, that's not the way that you're supposed to code. And again, that would be BS2. It's not giving me any errors right now, so I'm just going to go on because I don't want us to have to stop here. All right. So it says this code looks a little awkward. I'm on page 325. With regard to displaying the total value, but this is required to ensure the pound sign works correctly, etc. So what they had asked us to do was to go in and in the layout file, right pretty close to the end here, after that HTML.partial, they wanted us to add this line of code right here. And it says this should allow us to call a method from a different controller and see its output in this view. Now, this may just blow up in my face right here. Just warning everybody. Let's rebuild the solution here. And when it comes back, let's just go to the we'll go to the basket index file and we'll just view that in the browser. Like I said, if it blows up, I'm stuck. Alright, it's empty. Continue shopping. Yes. So what they do is they come in and they find the 3-pack of bibs and they choose those and they add 2 of them to their basket and they update the basket, and then they add the 3-pack of bottles and they add 3 of those. And this has been updated. It's the same thing that you see in the book on page 326. All right. Except when you look at this, again, it's over 2 lines. So, not like that's a really huge thing, but let's stop the run here and here. Let's go back to here. We want to open up the content bootstrap.css file. And we are told in here under our 1200 width, media min width 1200, okay, there's one container. This may take a while. All right, there you go. The max width, we're supposed to set that from 1170 pixels to 1500 pixels. All right, done that. All right. Okay, we don't have much left, so I'm up to page 327. And again, last time I promised I'll say it. Sorry that I had to do it this way, but I wanted it to work. So I just did this, migrating a basket when a user logs in or registers. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 pages. I think I'm going to do that one, hopefully as the last lecture for this chapter, and I'll be back with that shortly.